indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mount Carmel, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Samantha Dara.
And I'm Danny Ray Reno. And here are today's announcements. Today is Thursday, March 8th, day 6. Today's PSSA tutoring is 7th and 8th grade ELA with Mrs. Rumble. There is cheer practice today at 2:30. Candidates trying out are reminded to hand in their spirit posters and forms as soon as possible. See Mrs. Lash with any questions. There is a meeting Friday during homeroom in the LGR for all current and next year's boys soccer players. Any senior enlisted in any branch of military service, please see Mrs. Barkansky in the high school office. Senior projects are due in April. If anyone still needs ideas, stop in the principal's office. Tickets for Friday's varsity girls basketball game against Notre Dame Green Pond are available in the athletic office until Friday at 1 p.m. Cost is $3 for students and $6 for adults. All tickets will be $6 at the gate. A student bus will run for $2, and you can sign up for that in the high school office. The bus leaves Friday at 5:45 p.m. Reserved tickets for Fiddler on the Roof are available in the athletic office. Cost is $7 for students and $10 for adults. Student Council is hosting a semi-formal dance Saturday, March 24th for grades 10 through 12 from 7 to 10 p.m. The event is pre-sale tickets only. Cost is $3 a student and $5 for a couple. And here's Sammy with today's news.
Thanks, Danny Ray. The countdown is on, and MCA's production of Fiddler on the Roof is next weekend. The show follows the lives of Tevye and Golda and their family struggles, living in the poor Russian village of Anatevka. MCA Live reporter Colin Herb talked with Ben McFadden and Sarah Cooper, who play this famous couple.
Hey, I'm Chili. I'm here for round 2. I'm with the 2 main characters of the play this year. Introduce yourselves and your character.
I am Sarah Cooper, and I play Golda.
Hi, I'm Ben McFadden. I play Tevye.
All right, so before we get into like the questions, maybe tell us a little bit about your characters, get to know you on stage.
So Tevye is the main character of the entire show, and I am his wife. And we have 5 children together, and I am very much a strong female, which is odd in the time period, which is early 1900s. We're married for a very long time, so we get pretty sassy with each other and when we argue and stuff, but it's a lot of fun.
Just more what you said, Sarah. I mean, as Tevye, he's more of like a old-fashioned, conservative kind of guy who loves his family but tries to keep to his traditions. And Golda, she's just trying to help him realize that he's got to like move past some of the things and the traditions that we have so he can still be a family and still have a great community that like Anatevka, and we'll see how that goes throughout the rest of the show.
I mean, you guys seem to be like all down to earth about that. You guys aren't really feeling any pressure or anything being the lead roles?
I am not feeling too much pressure just because of the amount of practice that we have put into it. Obviously, 2 weeks out from the show, there is that, you feel you only have 14 days left. This is crunch time, but Miss Hoops is great at, making sure that we know what we're doing, so we feel really prepared, which takes a lot of the pressure off.
Ben?
Yeah, I would say like the pressure, you can feel it right now because it's so close to the date, but I think the important thing right now is to keep a cool head. Right. We're seniors right now, so we have to make sure like everyone realizes that as long as we keep a cool head, everyone keeps a cool head, and that kind of leadership shows. As long as we do our job, everyone's going to do their job, and if we show some versions of stress or pressure, then everyone's going to start feeling it, and everyone's going to be worse off for it. So you got to keep a cool head. You know what I mean, Chili?
Right. Oh, I got you, man. I got you covered. Now, like you said, you guys are both seniors. You guys have been together in elementary school since you were little. Now, being married on stage and growing up together, being such good friends, does that like play a role in everything? Does it make it a little bit easier?
Yeah, absolutely. So since we know each other so well outside of the play, when you get on stage and you're playing that relationship with each other, it just makes it so much easier because you understand each other, and when you have to yell, you could really yell without them getting too offended or something, and what their strengths are to play to them.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I've known Sarah since we were in like third grade together, so it's really fun that we get to do this as seniors, and I'd like to think we have good chemistry. I hope Sarah would agree. I think like with our chemistry that nothing's ever awkward for us. Every scene that we do is always fun. It's always energetic. We always have this great back and forth with the characters. Sometimes I feel like I'm not yelling at Golda. I'm yelling at Sarah, and it's funny. So.
All right, so you guys are you seem like you're having a lot of fun now. Is there any particular scene that's your guys' absolute favorite?
My favorite scene would be the dream scene, just because of the sheer level of bizarreness in it. It is just the most interesting, weird scene in the whole show, and there's lots of energy in the song, and it's a great scene to act in just because of how weird it is. It makes no sense, which makes it so much fun to play.
I think I love the dream sequence too. It's phenomenal, and our great stage department with Mr. McPhee have been doing a great job orchestrating that. Thank you to them. But I think my favorite scene, I'm a little biased, is If I Were Rich Man. It's a very iconic scene in the movie and in the play, and just being able to perform it's so overwhelming, and I have so much gratitude for the people that allow me to do it, like Miss Hoops, and you guys for just supporting me all this way. I just can't wait to put my own flair into it, just being up on stage and making everyone laugh and making everyone sing this such really iconic song.
Okay, now you mentioned singing. Now, Miss Hoop said in our last interview that singing was the thing that made this play a classic. Now, do you guys agree with that? Do you guys have your songs and everything? You're like, yeah, this is a play.
Absolutely. With this, when you mention that you're doing Fiddler on the Roof, the immediate response that you get back is, oh, tradition, oh, sunrise, sunset. So definitely the songs are what people most recognize about it, which makes it a classic play for sure.
Without a doubt. I mean, the songs are so iconic and so classic. I mean, this play came out over 50 years ago, and we're still singing the songs again in modern times. I mean, like I was saying, If I Was a Rich Man, everyone sings it at their wedding, and everyone sings it everywhere else. I mean, it's so a part of our popular culture right now, and the fact that we're still doing it in 2018, it's crazy.
Okay, crunch time, last-ditch effort, close to the play. Try and get people out. What do you guys got to say to the audience out there?
I have to say that we have an amazing cast, and even we have the orchestra. We have Mr. McPhee with his most amazing stage crew. The sets, no one else compares. We have a full orchestra, great acting. There's no way that if you come, you will be sad when you leave, because it's just going to be an amazing performance.
And Ben?
Oh, exactly. I feel the same way, Sarah. I got to thank everyone for supporting us all this way. I'd love to see the audience come from last year with Beauty and the Beast come again. I'm sure I hope to see some new faces. This is such an iconic show, such a classic show, such a powerful show for so many people, and it's so relatable to a lot of people. And I got to thank Mr. McPhee, Mr. Stellar, Miss Hoops, and everyone else in the stage crew, and my cast members as well, for all that they've done just to get us here. I feel so happy. This is our last year, our swan song, so I really hope to see a big audience on opening night.
I mean, you guys are getting me excited. Each and every interview, I get more pumped up about it. So we're going to come back with more and more characters, more news, more everything. I've been Chili with Ben and Sarah, and thank you guys very much for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Fiddler
Hey,
on
I'm
the
Chill-
Roof is sure to be a hit. Reserved tickets are selling fast and are available in the athletic office during school hours. Cost is $10 for adults, $7 for students. The show is set for Friday and Saturday, March 16th and 17th. Curtain is at 7:30. Get your tickets before they're gone, and we hope to see you at the show. Today's word of the day is presumptuous. In the school musical Fiddler on the Roof, Laser Wolf was presumptuous when consulting Tevye about marrying his eldest daughter. Stay tuned to find out what presumptuous means. We'll be right back with Miranda and sports.
One of our MCA wrestlers has made it to states. A senior captain of the wrestling team, 195-pound Manus McCracken, has put on an exceptional performance throughout the season. Coming into the tournament, Manus was 34-7 and placed 5th at districts. The bracket setup had him wrestle the #1 recruit in the nation, Gavin Hoffman, from Montoursville, who's going to wrestle for Ohio State. After receiving a tough loss to Hoffman, McCracken fought through the consolation bracket. He won 2 matches back-to-back with a fall in 4 minutes and 39 seconds over TJ Meehan from Lake Lemon, and a 7-3 decision over David Toom from Jersey Shore. The top 4 regional place winners advanced, and Manus was guaranteed a trip to the state tournament at Hershey. He will wrestle Tri-Valley's Colt Schaefer at 9:30 a.m. today. Good luck, Manus. There are no sports tonight, but tickets are available in the athletic office for the Lady Red Tornadoes basketball game against Notre Dame Green Pond at Shamokin on Friday. Cost is $3 for students and $6 for students. Cost is $3 for students and $6 for adults. All tickets will be $6 at the gate. A student bus will run. Cost is $2 and will leave at 5:45 p.m. on Friday. Sign up in the office. And back to Danny Ray at the news desk.
Thanks, Miranda. Applications are now available in the guidance office for 3 $1,000 scholarships sponsored by the Pennsylvania School Public Relations Association. Any student who plans to pursue a career in the communications field, such as journalism, English, public relations, advertising, or graphic arts, and has been accepted at an institution of higher education is eligible to apply. The deadline to apply is March 9th. Another scholarship for seniors furthering their education after high school in a trade, technical, or business school is the Stephen and John Clokas Scholarship. This scholarship is offered to seniors planning on attending any type of trade school from plumbing to refrigeration. The student must have a grade point average of 2.5 or higher, demonstrate leadership qualities and community service, and be involved with church activities. Forms are available online or in the guidance office, and if you have any questions, they can be answered in the guidance office. This scholarship is available to MCA students only, and the forms must be submitted to the guidance office by April 3rd. Presumptuous is an adjective that originates from late Latin. It means to fail to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate. In the school musical, Fiddler on the Roof, Lazar Wolf was presumptuous when consulting Tevier about marrying his eldest daughter. And here's today's lunch: walking taco, green beans, diced pears, and your choice of milk. And tomorrow's breakfast is pancake wrap, whole grain cereal with toast, assorted bagels, chilled juice of fruit, and low-fat milk.
That's it for today.
Don't forget to check out the scholarships in the guidance office.
And good luck to Manus McCracken today at States.
See you tomorrow, MCA.